ToonGrin.com.
Okay, maybe it's just me, but I think we're starting off this review bad already. I mean, look what it says on the back of the box. Here's the true story of the cat. Now, this might just be me, but we all remember the last true story of this particular cat, right?
Reading in life, it's so minor. It's just so minor. It's reading. It's overrated.
I don't think I need to go into detail on this, do I? I mean, we all at least saw up to the second Shrek movie where Puss debuted, right? So I don't really need to go into detail. All you really need to know is DreamWorks likes the idea of Zorro as a cat, and that's it. Though, I guess Puss's popularity had something to do with it. I mean, he's gotta be one of the most popular side characters in a DreamWorks film. Though, that's not saying much given the competition.
'Cause I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My problems have all gone. There's no one to deride me.
Eddie Murphy. Well, let's dive into this litter box and see if we get any shit on us. This is DreamWorks Puss in Boots. Our movie begins like all good movies should, with Puss having what's implied to be sex with a man's pet cat.
I will never forget you, Margarita. I mean, Rosa. Sorry. I think maybe I should go.
I guess you could say he got some pussy. So after getting some fun time with his lady friend, Puss goes to rest where all outlaws do, the local tavern. He's looking for a big score to make some money when one of the bar patrons mentions Jack and Jill, two of the toughest and most badass outlaws ever, who happen to have gotten their hands on some magic beans.
Do not joke with me about magic beans. I searched half my life for them. They do not exist.
No, cat. We have seen them.
These are the beans of legend.
Cross it fine. To the land of giants. And the golden goose.
The golden goose. A heist like this could set you up for life.
All 9 of them. Show him the golden eggs.
No! Please! You've shown enough! Yeah, Puss decides to go and rob Jack and Jill, who are best described as the Bonnie and Clyde of the Shrekverse, with a comedic edge to them. Also, and this might just be me trying to stick a dirty image in your mind, but I think Jack and Jill are in an incestuous relationship.
You know, Jill, I've been thinking.
Get it out.
Once we're done with this magic bean business and got ourselves all them beautiful golden eggs,
Go on.
well, that we cut down on some of the hijacking and murdering. I mean, it's fun and all, but, I want a baby.
I mean, in the fairy tale version, they were brother and sister, right? So does that carry over to this version, too? Yeah, I guess it's best not to think too much into it. Besides, Puss is going to attempt to rob these two outlaws, but he's not the only cat on the prowl.
You looking for something?
No.
Whoa!
You are going to pay for that!
After escaping Jack and Jill and giving chase to the enemy Gato, Puss comes to an underground hideout, and after an impromptu dance-off, Puss learns the identity of his enemy feline.
You hit me in the head with a guitar?
You are a woman?
Oh man, bad form, dude, come on! Use your hand when you hit a woman, or something a little less conspicuous, like a bag of oranges or something. I'm told it doesn't leave bruises. This is Kitty Softpaws. My god, that's a dirty sounding name. Anyways, she will be our designated love interest for the movie. But don't worry, unlike Megan Fox, who can't act at all, Kitty is played by Selma Hayek, so we at least know we're getting talent behind this character. Moving along, I sense something breakfasty this way comes.
It's been a long time, brother.
Maldito huevo. Humpty Alexander Dumpty.
There's new boots?
No! They are the same boots I wore when you betrayed me.
But betrayed you? You left me cracked in pieces on a bridge, surrounded by soldiers. They wrote a song about it.
So Puss storms off and Kitty goes to persuade him to join her and Humpty in their attempt to get the magic beans. Puss doesn't want to help though because of what Humpty did to him.
Oh, come on, Puss. What happened between you and Humpty that was so bad?
I am afraid with me and Humpty, the scars are too deep.
I'll save you the trouble. They were friends, they promised to find the magic beans together, Puss saves the Commandante's mother, which makes him a hero in the eyes of the people, and Puss goes on the straight and narrow. And Humpty becomes jealous of Puss and betrays him by tricking him into robbing the San Ricardo Bank, making Puss an outlaw, thus ruining his life. Trust me when I say, even the movie seems a bit bored by this backstory.
Hey!
I'm awake.
See? So the first order of business is to steal the beans from Jack and Jill. And you know that went so well the first time, it could only get better with the second attempt.
Is it true a cat always lands on its feet?
No! That is just a rumor spread by dogs!
Seriously though, everything works out. They manage to escape, plant the beans which grows into a ginormous beanstalk, and the trio make it high above the clouds. They even make it to the giant's castle, though sadly there is no giant.
There's no giant to fight. The giant's been dead for years.
What?
You didn't do the reading, did you? Oh, boy. Jack and the Beanstalk, Chapter 14, Giant takes a big dirt nap.
Inside the castle, the trio manages to avoid the Great Terror, a monstrous guardian that protects the Golden Goose. So they make their way to the Golden Goose, okay, maybe it's just me, but is anyone else getting sort of a derpy vibe from this goose? Anyway, they steal the Golden Goose, which of course pisses off the Guardian. I mean, hell, wouldn't you be pissed if this happened to you? I mean, how do you begin to tell your Guardian friends that an egg and 2 cats robbed you? It's fucking embarrassing. That night, the trio celebrate their accomplishment, and after the festivities, they go to sleep. Puss, however, is knocked out by Jack and Jill, who was tracking them.
Canasta!
Next morning, Puss wakes up to find everything gone, taken by Jack and Jill, and he rushes off back to San Ricardo to find them and save his friends. There, Puss tracks down Humpty, but learns the sad truth. It turns out everyone was in league with Humpty Dumpty this entire time, as part of a plan to get revenge against Puss.
You never knew it, Puss. But I was always there.
So Puss is arrested, and he sees Kitty as they take him away. Broken-hearted and in prison, Puss meets Jack. Another one from the Beanstalk story. You ever notice there are a shit ton of Jacks in fairy tales? Jack be Nimble, Jack and the Beanstalk, Jack and Jill, Jack Skellington. There are too many fucking Jacks. It's a very common name.
Well, it looks like the egg got what he wanted.
You're talking about Humpty.
Don't say his name! I used to share this cell with that smelly thing. Happiest day of my life was when he left, till I realized he stole my magic beans.
Wait. You had the beans? Who are you?
Hey!
What's your name?
Andy Beanstalk. My friends call me Jack. I traded the family cow for them beans. Of course, and it wasn't my family's cow. It was some other family's family cow. That's why I got 8 to 10. Always know which cow's yours.
Prison can do strange things to a man. I should know. So Kitty comes and breaks into the prison, saving Puss and freeing him. And that's the good news. Then Puss goes and confronts Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty, I'm sorry I hurt you. But do not take it out on these people. You are better than this.
No, I'm not.
Oh, come on! I know the real Humpty. The way you saw the world. The inventor. The dreamer. What happened to that guy?
That's the bad news. The Great Terror is actually the Golden Goose's mama, and she is pissed. Hell have no fury like a pissed off mama looking to protect her baby. So Puss and Humpty make amends and they work together. They meet at the bridge of San Ricardo, but it collapses in the fight with the Great Terror, and Puss has to choose between saving the baby goose or Humpty Dumpty. However, Humpty, having a change of heart, sacrifices himself for Puss to save the baby and San Ricardo from the Great Terror's wrath. What's strange though is, I think Humpty dies. I'm not entirely sure. We see the remains of an eggshell, but we see Humpty at the ending credits alive and going to the castle to live with the Great Terror and the Golden Goose, so I'm guessing he's alive. It's weird, but hell, I like a happy ending. As for Puss in Boots, well...
This is the story of a cat who became a hero. An outlaw dedicated to justice, and a lover of beautiful women. A great, great lover. Really, it is crazy. I am Puss in Boots, and my name would become legend.
And that was DreamWorks Puss in Boots. And it is awesome. The things I don't like about this movie are small, very minor. For one thing, with Humpty Dumpty, who is played real well by Zach Galifianakis, it's supposed to be that he's a sympathetic character. That's what the filmmakers said they were going for. But I find it a bit hard to sympathize with him. I mean, his whole drive was that he was jealous of Puss, and that's it. He was jealous that Puss was getting noticed and getting admiration, and he wasn't. That seems very shallow. And on top of that, he tricked Puss into robbing the San Ricardo bank, which made Puss a wanted outlaw and ruined his life. Then you have scenes like this.
Listen, a day doesn't go by when I don't think about what I lost. I lost my best friend. My only friend. And I get it now. I got greedy and desperate, and I let you down. I let myself down. All I'm asking for, Puss, is a second chance. Give me that second chance, and I'll help you pay back San Ricardo. Please, Puss. Let me show you what our friendship meant to me.
Humpty seems sincere until you remember it was a trick the whole time. So really, this guy even manipulates your emotions to get what he wants. These aren't really positive qualities, and it makes it kinda hard to really sympathize with him, because he was just toying with him the entire time. And having him do sort of a heel face turn in the last 10 minutes doesn't really make up for the fact that he was a dick tugging at the heartstrings the entire movie. He's a great villain, though, don't get me wrong. He is the embodiment of a magnificent bastard.
Magnificent bastard.
Now, to me, what I think sells Humpty a bit more is Puss's connection to him. At first, Puss is clearly hostile over what happened between him and Humpty in the past. However, as the story unfolds, he learns to forgive and trust him.
I never thought we would get here. After all we went through, to pull this off together. It is good to have my brother back.
Kitty Softpaws is cool. She feels pretty natural for a love interest. The chemistry between Selma and Antonio comes from working together in other pictures in the past, and it feels very natural here. It's not forced or coming off very cheesy. Jack and Jill, and this is one of my problems with the film, is I feel that they were very underutilized. Billy Bob Thornton does a great job as Jack, and Amy Sardis is a great Jill. I love these characters. They are funny, they are vicious, they are nasty. They are the Bonnie and Clyde of the Shrekverse, and I love it. The banter between the two of them is fantastic. They have lines and moments that are funny and sometimes even kind of heartwarming and sweet.
Look at that. You finally got that family you wanted, Jack.
Did you hear that? I think he just called me Daddy.
Oh, he looks just like you, Jack.
Thank you.
Jack wanting to be a daddy is awesome. He seems like a big bad bastard with a heart of gold, to a small degree, and I like that. I think it's funny that Jill is the one against settling down. Normally you'd think that the wife would want to be the one to settle down and have a child and retire from like a life of crime, but I love the fact that it's the husband in this case who wants to do that.
I don't have time to be at home with no diapers and baby socks.
You don't have to, Jill. I'll be the stay-at-home dad.
We got 10 hungry piggies there in the back.
Honestly, with my minor issues, and they are minor, pretty much just nitpicking, I can say not only is this a great movie, but it earns my first ever recommendation medal. I only give this out for films I strongly believe are a must-see. Pick up this movie. It's a great film. It's one of the best DreamWorks movies to date under their animation division, or hell, in the history of the company. The people who worked on this should be proud, and if they come together to make a sequel, I hope that they can surpass the bar they set with Puss in Boots. I'm Nero and Jealous, and I approve this movie.